I slit a sheet I slit, upon a slitted sheet I sit. Red leather, yellow leather, black blood, blue blood. I am not the pheasant plucker, I'm the pheasant plucker's son, and I'm only plucking pheasants till the pheasant plucker comes. I am not the pheasant plucker, I'm the pheasant plucker's son, and I'm only plucking pheasants till the pheasant plucker comes.
What would you say if I said we could put out 3 issues next year?
I'd say you're Adrian reaching a little.
Even with Jessica?
Let's not give her a reason to leave. Let's just put out this issue and do this reading before we worry about anything else. Principal Bigley died.
From high school?
Yeah. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy, right? What's wrong? Maybe our old school will actually be run by human beings for a change.
Just doesn't feel like something I should be celebrating.
Wrenn? He used the D word, the C word, and the Q word at assemblies and wouldn't let girls join the sci-fi club or the literature club, the latter of which, need I remind you, you founded before he was even appointed. Blood for the blood god. Who's that?
Jessica. She is coming over after she finishes recording her audiobook. You have a brown house, right? Winky face. I don't know. I don't stand outside and stare at it that often.
There's no way you typed that so fast.
What am I going to do? Waste everybody's time?
It's 106.7 WFML, home of the Morning Mosey with Aldo and Smith. This is Butcher Flanagan, your co-pilot on your drive home from work. Taking requests, providing romantic advice, and interpreting your dreams all afternoon.
No, Jessica, don't call the radio station. You haven't been 15 for a long time. Call the girl who runs the cool journal you want to work for.
What?
Yeah, I'll have a large cheese and 2 liters of undeserved vitriol, please.
Jess, sorry. Weird day.
I wanted to tell you, 3 Master has enough donations so that we can run the poetry prize without taking submission fees or applying for any grants.
How did you do that?
Just look at your computer.
Hey, Wrenn.
Has my computer been hijacked by one of the many hack writers I publicly roasted? Jessica had a real DEFCON 1 vibe just now.
It's me, Clark. I was top donor for Win a Date with Renman Singer. I'm here for our date.
Clark, I have to apologize. I had no idea about this. But also, thanks for not showing up at my house.
No problem. Do you feel like this is going well already?
I gotta be honest, interviews with me do not end well. No one cares about my reasons for writing or starting 3 Master, and there's an 80% chance that one or both parties will be whaled with a foam sword.
Actually, I was just hoping to listen.
How do you mean?
I've been following your work for the last year. I think I've read, every story you've published in print, not to mention every issue of the journal. So I'm happy just to hear about what you're working on.
I'm supposed to give a reading of my work tonight, and I'm not really feeling it. My novel is stuck in the hands of middlemen who will read for a bottom line instead of pleasure. Oh, and the principal of my old high school died, and he ran things like a theocracy and made things horrible for me for a while, but I'm having trouble processing it. Everyone else seems so sure about what to think.
Wrenn, does anybody ever tell you that you remind them of someone else?
Carrie Nation.
I'm thinking of someone in a really bad situation who everybody thought needed rescuing. She lost her biological mother, was forced into politics at 14, was tortured by her biological father, and made to watch her entire planet blow up with both her adopted parents on it. Then she won a war and pulled a new government together. You'd think someone would have thanked, her after all of that, but no. She had to form a rebellion all over again.
Sounds rough.
Yeah, especially when her brother disappeared and her son turned to the dark side and killed her husband.
So did she need rescuing?
Nah, some people came to help her, but we all know she would have just got fine on her own.
Clark, can I take a rain check on the rest of our chat?
By all means.
Caller 1, you're on the air. Go ahead.
So I had this dream last night that I was living my life writing new fiction, reading lines into a microphone like I always do. Everything was normal. The literary journal I run, the trips to the arcade, it was all just like it is now. And then I got this phone call that I had forgotten something, and so I was walking through this building looking for it, and I came to this room and there was this big screen, and on it was everything that I had ever written. It all looked so small. And so I thought to myself, I should stay here and write more. But I didn't. I just unplugged the computer, and I still couldn't find what I was looking for.
Yeah, I guess I could interpret that for you, but I got the feeling you probably want to make a request instead.
Yeah, anything by Pavement, thanks.
So how's business lately?
No offense, but I really don't want to make a subplot out of it.
Bye! If we're gonna do a reading, we need some quality snackage. I'll make cookies. You have cookie stuff?
What kind?
You know, the grainy brown stuff and the little triangular things that taste like everything's right with the world?
Are you okay?
Just give me some sugar.
Isn't that supposed to be Wrenn's job?
Nothing happened. Wrenn, you know what you're reading? You are reading today, right?
Yeah, a couple of my first stories, and thanks for reminding me, my hands just stopped shaking.
It's okay. I got this.
This is a really beautiful moment.
New issue is looking great. I just approved the final proofs.
This has been really fun, Wrenn.
Has been. In my experience, perfect tense is only lead to trouble.
Look, publisher might be interested in your book.
I don't think so. I haven't heard from my agent in a month.
Well, I talked to Margot over at Stormwater Press, the ones I screwed over. She'll personally look at your stuff. But I have to curate a poetry and music series that they're doing. It's a full-time thing, so I won't be able to do 3 master anymore. Look, I know that this seems like a cheat, but you did this all on your own.
No.
Yes, you did. You did all of the work. They're still going through your agent, and even if whether or not the book gets published is still
No, I mean, they're not going to take you away from me.
that's the deal.
I don't remember signing anything. Jess, you should stay.
Why?
Because you get 3 master. My novel doesn't need to be published tomorrow. The people submitting their work to us need your eyes on their stuff.
But I already agreed to the Stormwater thing. If I say no again, they're gonna own me. This is no joke.
We'll work it out.
Huzzah!
Are you serious right now?
Oh God, I'm so hungry I could eat half a car. It's bright and sunny outside today, but I ain't going nowhere. I'm stuck in here till 7 o'clock. Well, I heard there's an accident out on I-89, but I don't know. I don't even live by I-89. What do I care?
And that does it for my review on Wrenn Singer's Audrey's Lot. Wrenn, I know it's been a long time since our Skype marathon of episodes 7 through 12, but I want you to know wherever you are, you'll never be far from the spaceship that's here.